Y'all, I haven't really, I mean, I wear it where people require me to wear it, but if I'm not required to wear it, being self. Is this my, stop stalking me, girl! What do you want? Stop stalking me. Y'all, this is my sister. Why are you stalking me?
Because I'm coming from the gym.
Girl, don't be stalking me. Listen how she talk. Y'all think I talk.
My thing is so lagged.
You say what?
My thing is lagged. Look how it's showing.
I'm still in the car. Horrible. So you coming from the gym?
Like I texted you, I said I'm passing by.
I didn't. You think I'm gonna see that?
I know, that's why I came outside.
I told them listen to how you talk. They think I speak.
Oh yeah.
She said, "Oh yeah." You're so extra. You said who? Oh. Well, I gotta go to Renaya's thing. So. Okay. Extra. Goodbye. See you later. Do not stop me. Thank you. Oh my God. Anyway. She's so extra, girl. She's so extra, girl. She's like, okay. That's it. Yeah, I have a sister and a brother. Yeah, I have a sister and a brother. It's 3 of us. It was supposed to have been 6 of us. So we'll be eating for breakfast. Child, I really wish I knew. What was I gonna say? So it was supposed to have been 6 of us. Let me tell you what happened. So, okay, I think it was my brother first, or supposed to have been one before my brother. I think it was my brother first, and then I think my mama after my brother, she had a miscarriage. Hold on, let me tell you the story, girl. This is a story for the girls. It was my brother. No, I think it was a miscarriage before my brother. Then it was my brother. Then it was me. Then it was my sister. And then after my sister, my mama ended up having twins, but the doctor had, the eggs were wrapped up in her umbilical cord when they, no, isn't that what it's called? Umbilical cord? Yeah, they wrapped the twins up, the eggs, in her umbilical cord, or whatever the case may be. And, they just didn't end up going through, or whatever the case may be. So, yeah. So, it was supposed to be 6 of us. Girl, I can barely do 3 of us. If it would have been 6, oh, I would have been over it. I would have been like, girl, you know what? At this point, I can't do 6. I can barely do, yeah, fallopian too. I say umbilical cord, fallopian tube. Wait, when you get your tube side, fallopian tube. I said umbilical cord. That's what you cut off the baby. Oh my God. The fallopian tube. You knew what I meant though, girl. Sometimes I just keep talking and you just start saying the wrong shit. That's what they say, sometimes don't talk. They say speak slow. But yeah, they wrapped them up in that thing. I don't know, girl. This coffee really be bussin'. This coffee busts. And let me, oh, I didn't even look to see if the light was green. I was just driving. You got to pay attention. So this is not safe. This is why they say do not. Look at my neighborhood, y'all. Let me show you where I grew up at. Look where I grew up at. Look at all the little Caucasians and stuff. So that's why I be understanding what they be saying sometimes. Like, that's why I'm so glad that I was raised around white people. Because but my family is black. Because, oh, that's him. I said we're right by each other. Right, I can book it. Oh, I was telling my live about the story with your son. What is it that they gave him that he had the allergic reaction to? Clindamycin. That's it. Okay, alrighty. Okay, you guys, that's it. His son had a alert. Okay, well, this is my area first. Let me show y'all. This is my area. This is where I'm from. Let me show you. It's so redneckish. I would get out and walk around so y'all could see, but it's so like redneckish. But anyway, clindamycin is what they gave his son, and it was horrible. So he said, if y'all don't know, and if they ever ask you about clindamycin, yeah, he said if y'all don't know, just make sure you be careful with it, because like he didn't know that his son was allergic to it. I've never heard of clindamycin, so I don't know what that is. Have y'all ever heard of it? Clindamycin, yeah, that's an antibiotic. Yeah, they gave him that after he got his stuff done on his teeth, and it messed him up, honey. Clindamycin. What they say? Clindamycin put me in the hospital at one. Yeah, and that's what it did. It's pausing. Yeah, I know, because it should fix in just a second. Hold on, y'all. It should fix in just a second. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Are we good? 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 Okay, I think we're good now. But yeah, yeah, that's what they gave him for antibiotic too, and it was just really bad. I've never heard of it, but yeah. But it put his son in there for like some months. I guess because he was so little, like he's a little boy, so he couldn't really fight. It was hard for him to fight what it was doing to him. Like, it was just sad. Like, when he showed me the pictures, he said his son couldn't eat, he was losing weight. It was just bad. I just felt so sad for them, because like that was their youngest son. Somebody losing like their youngest son. It's so crazy. And I've always asked people, like, what do you think is worse? Do you think like a parent losing their child is worse, or a child losing their parent? And I always say, I feel like I would rather my parent go before me. Even though I'm gonna hurt like shit, I would rather my parents go first, because I don't want them to live with like me not being here. Because like your mama and your daddy, they raised you from when you was like a baby, changed your diaper, doing all that. Like, I would just rather, I don't want them to go through that. Like, they done lived their life, they done had fun, they done did all that, but I just don't, I wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to go before my parents. Because like a parent, they've already done, both is worse. I think they're both bad, but I think a parent, I mean that's your opinion, so I don't want to fuss with you. But in my opinion, this is why I'm gonna say I feel the parent losing a child is worse. It's because like your mom held you for 9 months before you were here. You didn't even know her. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even know who she was. You had no connection. You were just in her. And then your dad was caring for her. So it's like they already had a bond with you before you got here. And then you don't even remember when you was 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. You can barely remember when you was in kindergarten. You don't remember none of that. So for 9 months, you didn't know shit. For the other months when you was born, you didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying? But your parent was there. They woke up while you was crying out of your sleep, changing your diaper, going to work for you, feeding you, you know, making sure you had shit all the way up between kindergarten and 12th grade. Like, child, that's tough when you lose your child. That's tough. But a parent, you know what I'm saying? And then you get older, you move out, start your own family, you be with your friends, you know what I'm saying? But your mom and dad is still always checking up on you. Are you good? You okay? I know you moved out, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm sorry. It's just a parent bond is so, I mean, a child, we love our parents, we do, but that parent bond is different. It hit different, child. That shit hit. I can't imagine losing my baby. If I ever get one, I can't imagine. Now losing my mama, I'm gonna be sick, but let's say your mama passed. the mom or daddy, but you still got like your children who still give you that same type of love. So now you're, and this is that, but you're still gonna miss your mom and daddy. But that parent, you will never have that child. Like, I don't know. I just don't want my mom and I don't want my mom and dad to go through that. I don't want them to go through that. I don't. Cause they be hurt when you get locked up. Shit. A parent be hurt when you get locked up, when you go to the hospital, when you stump your toe. Shit. We don't be caring when our parent go to the hospital. You okay, mama? You good? Okay. Half of y'all barely call your mama when you move out. Don't even check up on them. Cuss them out. Get mad when they tell you don't hang out with certain type of friends. Argue with them, slam the door in their face, block their number, don't pick up. But you talking about, if I lose my parent, I'ma cry. No, bitch. Your parent got your back no matter how horrible you treat them. You can treat them like dirt on a piece of ground. They still gonna love your little ugly ass because they went through so much hell with your little ugly ass. But then we get out, don't even want to call them. Good morning, mama. Because I sure don't call mine sometimes, which is bad. Good morning, mama. Good morning, daddy. What you doing? How's your day? But when they call us, damn, why you calling? Hey, I don't want to talk today. Shit. You can't come see me? Oh, I just seen you last week. Shit. Mama always want to know where I'm going. She be telling me to call when I get there, call when I leave, when I go to work. But child, y'all don't understand. I be getting it, like, I'm still kind of bad at communicating. Cause my mama probably watching like, Zoe, you saying all this shit and bitch, well, she don't cuss. You saying all this mess and you do half the stuff you saying. Well, yeah, I do, y'all. I'm really bad at talking. I'm just not a communicator. First of all, hello. I'm bad at communicating. Like, oh, look at him. They done gave a little homeless man some weed, eating to cut the grass. I'm really bad at communicating. Like, I don't like to talk. I'm not lovey-dovey. Like, lovey-dovey to me is so, it's just like, clinginess stresses me out. It just stressed me out. I don't like to be clingy. I guess because when we grew up, let me see. When we grew up, my mom and dad, we showed affection not by like, no, my dad did hug and kiss us when we were like growing up, but he stopped at a certain age. But we showed love and affection through like texts and like, you know, are you good? Like, that's how I know how to talk. We knew how to stop and talk about issues, but we didn't like eat at the table together. My mama wanted to, but child, we didn't want to. We didn't eat at the table together. We did family trips all the way up through high school, but after high school we stopped. My mama was about all that, but my daddy and me and my brother and my sister, we was just like, give me my space. But I think the reason my daddy was like that is because his daddy died when he was like, I forgot, like maybe like a middle age or whatever. Because when his sister got hit by a car, his daddy kind of lost it and cause I never met my granddaddy. My daddy's daddy, I never met him. But cause his daughter got hit by a car, and when she got hit by a car, he kind of lost a little bit and he got like real drunk. And he just became real drunk. And I don't know what happened to him. I don't know how he died, but everybody say he looked just like my daddy. I ain't never seen him. But yeah. So my daddy left his mama because he had like a lot of sisters. I think he's the only boy, so his mama had like 5 girls and 1 boy, so he didn't want to be in the house with all them girls, so he went to go live with his grandmama, I think, or auntie. I think it was his grandmama. Yeah, he went to go live with his grandmama because this is my great grandmama. He went to go live with his I'm just telling y'all this whole story. Y'all like, damn, Zoe, we didn't ask all this, but it's story time. So he went to go live with his grandmama, and that's how he learned how to, you know, he he started doing for himself. And so he was in college. He went to college. That's how he met my mama, whatever the case may be. And he dropped out of college because he wanted to start taking care of his grandmama and stuff like that. Because my daddy, he is very, very, very smart. He can really draw. He was good at sports. My daddy would be coaching at like a college or NFL basketball team right now if he would have stayed in college. But, you know, things happen in life, and he left school to go take care of his grandmama and, you know, become a man. And it just sucks that it had to happen, because he probably probably, he would have been the fucking best coach at any NFL place ever, because he's that fucking good. I'm sorry I'm cussing, but that's how serious I am about knowing my daddy would be amazing. So yeah, child, and so he really didn't learn how to, like, I guess, be really, like, sentimental and all that stuff. But anyway, because, like, when we were growing up, my mama was the one that always whooped us. My daddy never whooped us. Like, he never whooped us. It was always my mama. Because he never got a whooping. Because my grandmama said that he never talked back. He never was a bad child. He didn't do none of that stupid shit. Like, so she never had to whoop him. So us growing up, he didn't, you know, us new kids now, we talk back. What you say? We stomp up the steps, slam the door, whatever the case may be. And he didn't know how to discipline us. He didn't know, because he never had it done to him. And so my mama was the one that always spanked us, and not my daddy. So you know how, like, with y'all, it'd be like, I'm gonna tell your daddy when he get home. It was like, I'm gonna tell your mama when she get home. And I was like, oh my God, not mama. But anyway, so yeah, we just never really had that, like, sit at the table, eat type of fun. So I'm not really, like, real lovey-dovey and shit. But I know what the fuck love is. I know how to, like, text my baby and be like, hey, have you made it to work? Because I've always was raised to, like, right, the address is blurry. What you mean? Oh, you talking about this? That's my P.O. box. If y'all that serious to try to see what the fuck going on, that's my P.O. box. So, honey, if y'all trying to come to my P.O. box, you go right ahead. But that's my P.O. box. It ain't that serious to find out where I live. What was I finna say? Yeah, so, yeah. That to my dad. What was I saying? So, yeah, I'm not really... So, yeah, my mama taught us to text people. Always text and figure out where they're going. Because from point A to B... you can get in a car accident or something can happen. So that's why she will always text us and say, where you going? Have you made it? I'm about to leave. It's not that I'm trying to check up on you or make you, like, you know how some people are like, oh, you kissing my ass. You want me to kiss your ass. No, I just like to know what is going on and where you are. It doesn't hurt to text. So yeah. But anyway, but my daddy did whoop my ass one time. I don't know if I told y'all this, but my daddy did whoop my ass one time. I've only got one whooping from him, and bitch, that's all it took. And I ain't never did. I think I told y'all this. Y'all might remember, but I like reiterating stuff, because sometimes people be like, damn, Zoe really don't be lying, because he told the story the exact same way. But yeah, child, he whooped my ass one time because I was, ooh, girl. He told me to go do something. We finna go in the store, y'all, right quick. He told me to do something, and I was over it. Like, I was over it. Now, this is where I was getting my little diva attitude in, girl. She was a diva now, girl. He told me to do something, and I got smart, because he was washing the dishes. And, child, I got smart. I said, ugh. I don't know if I really said that, but I said, it was on the lines of getting an attitude. And child, I ain't never seen nobody drop washing the dishes that fast, honey. Now y'all know, if y'all was raised, when I was raised, there was these things called a cast iron pot, where they look like they made out of black cement, concrete. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody house had one. If your house didn't have no cast iron pot, then your family didn't know how to cook. Period. So he was washing a cast iron pot, honey. Child, him and that pot came down that hallway so fast, girl. He said, what you say? And mind you, my daddy ain't number 5'5". He 5'5", and I'm like 5'8" now. So at that time, we both about 5'5" at the time. So him and that cast iron pot came, and everybody know a black parent will whoop you with whatever is in sight. If it's a brick, oh bitch, you getting whooped with a brick. If it's a belt, you getting whooped with a belt. If it's a hanger, you getting whooped with a hanger. If it's a telephone cord, girl, you getting whooped with a telephone cord. Whatever it is in their sight at that time, you getting whooped with it. And at that time, it was a cast I at that time, it was a cast iron. And so, girl, he came down that hall so fast, and he beat me with that. I don't want to say beat, but he popped me about 5 times. I ain't gonna say he beat me with it. He popped me about 5 times with that pipe and a fork. It was both in the hand, the pot and the fork. And then, baby, he dropped it. I think I was probably like in the 11th or 10th grade. So while y'all over here talking about I ain't gonna get whooped by my parent, I'm grown. I'm in 11th or 12th grade. Girl, like my mom and daddy always told me, you are not grown until you get up out this house and you paying for all of your bills on your own, and you don't have to come and ask me for nothing. That's what my mom and daddy always told me. That is when you grown. When you paying for your own shit out of this house and you ain't asking me for nothing. That's when you grown. So, cause you could be 32 living at home. You ain't grown. You're not grown, sir. To the world you grown, but in this house, you're not grown because you still living up under my roof where I pay the bills. Even if you pay the bills here, you're still not grown because this is my house. Get your ass up out of here, then you grown. Because if I say these are my rules in my house and you 32, these are still my rules in my house. So that's what my mom and daddy always taught me. So I don't care if you 21, you in my house, you're not grown. You're my child. So he hit me with the pot, and girl, I promise y'all, he turned me upside down so fast. This nigga 5'5" turned me upside down.